if I if I is it copy link to channel that it's you can click on it? Yes,
I
I
almost
got it.
streamed rec from just that. Uh, not OBS. What am I
Stream the
doing?
rec room. Okay.
Yeah, you guys can watch me put my shirt while we talk about this. Right, no.
Fine.
Okay.
Um.
My eyes.
Okay, we're just gonna wait for people
Yeah,
because
ping more.
I'm hoping it's not just 3 people. I'm also hoping people aren't gonna try to join in game.
Alright.
Um.
Milton, we miss you. Welcome back.
Alright.
We didn't say medium
Yeah,
rare.
I guess we're just
Ding
waiting for
dong.
everyone to get here, and then well, not everyone, but like a majority of people.
I mean, I'm
Jesus.
hoping that there's more than this because
Yeah.
if it's just you 3, then I don't know if anybody's getting that the trophy. Yeah, I hope so too. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know if people are
Yep. Wait, I wonder if we should do a ping.
It should have repinged them.
Hey.
I'm just wondering more if they're in game.
Oh yeah, yeah. Possibly, yeah. I mean, we did notify them earlier today that it would be in the VC, but it's alright. Hopefully people will realize.
We're gonna keep trying to, because I don't want people to miss out.
Yeah.
Class students 1. Okay, we got one more.
Nice.
Yeah, Milkman.
Milkman. Also Milkman.
I didn't put that in the wrong channel. No, okay. Did I just hear Legos?
No.
Am I hearing stuff?
What are you hearing? What?
I swear I just heard the Lego sound, but I didn't click anything on my keyboard.
No idea.
Okay.
No way. Swipes is here.
What's up, Swipes? Swipes finally not on another 16-hour shift. I mean, 6
Oh,
people,
it's Corey.
we're...
Okay.
Yeah, Corey can't make it. We're at least, okay, well, that's what happened last week. But hey, you got paid.
Yep.
6 were, you're not
We're
even
doing
home.
like 10
Well,
people if we can.
yeah, try to. I think, okay, wait. Yeah,
7.
Grim's
There we
already
go.
joined.
3 more.
At the beginning of the class, I do want to talk about I mean, we'll wait for more people to join because I'm hoping that there's more. But I do want to mention or go a little bit brief over the last week's project. And how if it's not done, you guys aren't cooked completely, and how that has gone. Because honestly, I feel like it was going. I mean, I'll get more into it, but I feel like it was going pretty good. It's just that obviously it was exam week for some people, so
Mhm.
it
That's
might not have
true.
been the best week.
You might not be noticed. Yeah, that's true. Oh well. Hmm.
um Because I didn't hear anything about. I'm looking at the students. Did any say that they couldn't join except for
Corey.
well, there was one more.
All those.
Bobo said they couldn't join.
All right.
I think. It's good that you guys aren't late. Like we'll talk about that in a second for your videos. It's not like it's
I'm
late.
not gonna lie, I still haven't watched. I still need to. Yeah, I still need to watch that.
You gotta
I haven't had the time to
grade
mark
it.
anything yet, bro. I know.
I mean, I kind of marked them down in the student
I was gonna
groups.
say, I think you said you mentioned that you marked them. That's why I wasn't like.
I'm marking them as they get posted.
All right, gotcha.
It's just that whenever we
You
go
actually need to
through them
update the
again.
scores. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to go through the bonus points. On your intro videos? I mean, we can do that.
I don't think we really planned on doing that. Only I know Script to Screen did it, but I don't think. I mean, all I can say is there was some good ones. I'd have to watch them again, low key. So like, really like note and grade. Wait, no, the intro. Oh, like the intro videos. Like, yeah. No. I'm thinking what I'm thinking. Never mind. Yeah,
What do you
no,
think about the setup videos?
I think at first I was, and then I was thinking, no. I think it was like a mix between the two. I don't know what my brain
Okay.
was thinking, but
Yeah. I mean, we can, but it's probably not something that we'd talk about in class. But we can
yeah.
probably do some DMs. I'm not sure if everybody's done that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yet. I don't think so.
7 in audience. Okay. Just waiting for a couple more. Just a couple more people.
Maybe. Um, I feel like did Infinite J said they couldn't join, or is he here? He's not here right now. Did he say he could join?
I
He said okay, yeah. He said he could if it's the audio room, but obviously
no one record.
people are allowed to be late.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, we'll probably go with the last week's assignment. So then, if there are any other people that want to join, we haven't jumped into the lesson just yet. Overall, how did you guys feel about the group project this
Oh yeah,
week?
that's true.
I'll just ask that, and then horrible. Well, we'll talk about. Well, I'll ask what went horrible, and then we can go over that. I like Captain Alistair's response. But time zones, yeah. That's true. Disliked it. Would rather work solo. That can come in situations. I do understand that, but I'll say it again. It's a good warm up in case you do work with groups, which depending on what you want to do for content creation could be very common. Yeah, the time zone in France, cause um, you're probably like 4 hours in front of me, or maybe 5. Um, so I can see how that could be an issue. Never mind, it's almost midnight in France. Never mind, you are way more than 5. um, yeah, I can understand the time zone problem. Yeah. But that's the first one. This is the first group project. Yet again, I will say this: we do have another one. It's not this week. You guys could probably have actually throughout this thing, you guys could probably have a I know, no, but the final project needs to be somewhat challenging, and we'd like it to be more of a group thing. Only thing is that it would probably require, well, we can't say what the final is yet, but it would probably require more effort or work than last week's one. So if that one was kind of a struggle, I suggest maybe trying to mix like with other teams or something, like not mix like 4 or like 3-4 or something like that. I mean, just like trying to like swap partners or something. But we'll have to see, because we want it to be somewhat challenging. And if it does come to it where your group, or let's say if you tried to work on the project but your whole group wasn't really um like supporting with it, or oh yeah, how much people, what do you mean by that? Oh, like for in a group it'll probably be 3. But as I was saying, what was on again? I just lost my train of thought. I was talking about the final project. Yeah, it was a group. It's gonna be another group. Yeah. If right. That's what I was on about. If you like DM us and saying like you can't do the final project because your team wasn't supporting with the project or anything like that, you can DM us. We could probably discuss it through and figure something out, because obviously we want you guys to pass. But we don't want to have you guys fail because something you guys couldn't control. That's what I'm trying to get to. So when it comes to it, and whenever it is the final project, it's either we can extend the deadline by another week, just like have it roll for another week, if you guys would want, if it comes to that. Um, but if it does come to it, don't think you guys failed because the video wasn't made yet. Um, and if your team was working on it, like as a group, and you guys couldn't finish it, we could all hop in a support and talk about it and see what we could do. Infinite J, we didn't jump into this week's assignment, this week's topic yet, because we were still waiting for a few people in case a few people joined. But we were talking about the final project and how last week's project go. So yeah,
Yep.
I mean, I wouldn't say, I mean, unless only is for like a long time, but well, the next for Loka, the next homework's gonna be at the end of this, so probably you'll probably see in like a few hours, just like 2.
Yep.
Um, another topic I want to touch on is the deadlines of the homeworks. Don't look at it as there is absolutely no way that you can, like, don't think about it like after the deadline there's no way we accept it. Look at the deadline as this is the deadline for this video. If I don't pass, or if I don't pass in the video at that time, the videos are just gonna stack up. So in theory, you guys would have probably until the end of the semester to finish your videos. But keep in mind that they will just stack up if you guys don't complete them for the deadline. And whenever um okay. But yeah, you guys can't sleep. I'm not don't lose sleep on this. But yeah, pretty much until the final project deadline is due and we go in for grading, that's when like that's the limit. But we will let you guys know in advance for the people that still had videos that they still want to complete. Uh are you guys doing teams again for the final project, which I'm not gonna get into too much right now, will be the teams, yeah. So I know some people probably aren't happy to hear that. But yet again, like I mentioned before, if it does become a problem, message us and we could probably discuss something out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the sad part about this class is someone dropped. So it's 14 instead of 15. So there is going to be a group. That's going to be 2. Did Vegeta
I mean, I feel like
drop
it wouldn't be
really?
such a bad idea to have like the final project as like an optional group project, but I don't really know how you'd feel about that.
I mean, you know what don't know
As
what the
long
topic is, obviously, but you know what the topic is. It's going to be kind of. It'd be a little tougher to do it solo and more annoying,
I
especially
mean,
if people aren't
I guess it
experienced
depends
with
how
the
people
tools.
feel about it, but I feel like if there are people who are confident enough and don't want to work in a group, I mean, it really depends. How, yeah, I guess we'll, yeah, when we get to it or whatever, when we get to next week and we discuss the final project, I guess we can probably see if there's anyone fine with working, like, or anyone who really can't work with other people, or like due to time zones or
Mhm.
whatever. Like, if there is people who genuinely struggle with that and think they can just do it by themselves, or I don't. Well, we'll come to it when we get to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, because we don't want to discuss the final thing yet, but
But
it
it's
should
coming
be good.
soon. It's coming soon. But this is, 9 out of 14 if we look at it like that, not too bad. So
Pretty good. So I think
unless
we're good.
anybody has questions about what we just talked about, which feel free to type it whenever. We'll probably jump into this
Nice.
week's lesson.
What's
So
going
that'll be
on?
Yep.
pretty.
Oh, cool kids. But all right, yeah. I mean, I'm ready to jump into this.
Just
I'm ready
All
to
on
right,
start.
just to make sure, or don't click just yet because we want to
Yeah.
introduce it. But just to make sure you are recording, right, Google Kid?
Yes, I am streaming, so if anyone that's not here can see it.
Oh yeah, streaming. Okay, yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure because
What's up,
just
chat?
to make sure. Okay. So, since this is probably what this class is going to be for today, I want to introduce you guys to week 3 and welcome you guys to week 3 of visual cinematics. Sorry for the my yeah, my speaking wasn't speaking. This week we're going to be talking about streaming setup. So we are going to be mentioning streaming on different platforms as like Xbox and uh, PlayStation, mobile, PC. Pretty much what we'll touch on. And I can briefly mention how you could also do this with Switch if you want, and like Nintendo type consoles with capture cards. I can briefly mention those too. And then we are going to transition on to YouTube Shorts enhancement. So this would be how to enhance YouTube Shorts, what people look for, and all of that jazz. So a lot of it is sort of common knowledge when it comes to shorts. It's like the basics, like, oh, well, you should do this because it does this for your audience. So
Yeah. But I
you
guess
guys,
then
oh,
again, not
sorry.
everyone knows. I was gonna say not everyone knows about like the tips and tricks for YouTube Shorts, because some people will just like upload something and just be like, okay, that should do. Like they might not do a specific thing that would get them, views or whatever.
That's
So
true.
it's like, I mean, yeah, it's the basics, but I think well, we're teaching the basics. That's like kind of the thing. But
Mhm.
yeah, yes.
Yeah. And yeah, just another reminder to Google Kid to just briefly look over the audience when, or like, just like make sure we could see the names on the recording to know who was here. Just for real quick, because Infinite J asked a question. Is there anything next week? Yes, because next week is the final project, and there will be a class because we need to teach for weeks. Um. Okay. So that's what we're gonna be talking about this week. This week could either be, especially for the streaming, unless you guys are interested in the streaming, then it could be pretty useful. But the streaming part will probably take up um a lot of today's class. But It's definitely good to know. We'll jump into a few settings that might be optimal. I have like I looked a little bit into what could be some settings that might be preferable for your PC that you have, type of thing. So yeah, all right. I'm probably good.
I'm ready to switch.
All right. So, like I just mentioned, we are going to be discussing streaming for Xbox, PlayStation, mobile, and PC. These are probably the four most common to have stream on or to stream on. I see plenty of people stream on both consoles, which is possible. You can stream on mobile. I actually wasn't too certain. Okay, those aren't my phones. It's just I didn't want to just put iPhone because there isn't just iPhones. Now that I realize that none of those are iPhones, but that's a Google image. Those are my phones. So I didn't actually know if you could stream on mobile. I had a feeling you could, but obviously I did research into it, so I know you can. And then obviously the most common, which you could go both ways for Twitch and YouTube and Mixer and all of that. If Mixer's still a thing, I haven't heard that in a long time though. But on multiple platforms for the PC because it's probably the most common. So yeah, we'll be discussing all all of those pretty much.
Yep.
Uh,
All right. Next slide.
right. Wait, hold on. You
Um,
can right. I forgot you can stream through the Oculus itself.
you can.
Um. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think you
The
can
whole other thing.
stream through like Facebook. I think it allows you to stream straight to Facebook for all the
Oh, I
Facebook
think I know what
mods I
Miss
want to
Pokemon
watch.
means as well. No, wait. Okay, I get it now. Oh my God, I just broke something. Um, no, so basically, when on the MetaQuest app, you can obviously cast your MetaQuest to your device, so you can obviously see your 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 view from your Quest on your phone, and then obviously you can just stream from that. Like you can just stream your phone. I'm guessing that's what. Okay, Corey. Um, I'm guessing that's what Milkman means though. Is like streaming from the app, but casting to your
Oh.
phone.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't look at it like that. Obviously, I'm probably a little outdated when it comes to Quest stuff.
Oh yeah.
Considering that I don't play on Quest, but that's good to know for the people that play on Quest. So yeah,
Yep.
we'll be discussing that streaming for those. So
Yep.
let's dive in.
Oh.
First of all, I want to dive into streaming on PlayStation. And for this subsection on PlayStation is going to be linking. So for the people that are on PlayStation, this would be streaming on Twitch or YouTube. Actually, these are both. It's for Xbox, so it's only Twitch, I'm pretty sure. Um, but yeah, this is the linking process. So obviously, first you want to link your Twitch or YouTube to your PlayStation network. Now, how you do that is for the PS4, you on your controller there is the share button, I'm pretty sure, on it. I think it's next to the big rectangle on the top on the
Yeah,
controller.
it's
I
on the
don't know.
left side.
Yeah, I don't know what that's called.
It's
And
the button opposite the options button.
okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
No problem.
For the PS5, I think it's replaced with the create button. So they'll both do pretty much the same thing, even though this is a PlayStation 4 screenshot that I have here. But they should both do the same thing. Like you should be able to find the same thing. Afterwards, you are going to want to jump into broadcast settings. So yeah, sharing and broadcast settings. As you see in the photo, it's the second to last. Uh, so yeah, you gotta do that. It's pretty simple, honestly. You can click, please.
Next one. Oh, okay, it's more to it.
Oh yeah. This
Yeah.
for linking. So after you do click on linking or sharing and broadcast, you will find it'll like show up like another multi-panel thing at the bottom of it. You want to click on link with other services. Um, can you stream PSVR with this too? I want to say yes.
Yeah, you can. I used to
Yeah,
when
I
I was like
can.
13 years old. I played Rec Room myself. Yeah, yeah, you definitely
Yeah,
can. Yeah.
yeah.
Again,
So
PlayStation
that's
VR
another
2
thing.
doesn't even work with Rec Room, I'm sure, as most of you know. But I mean, you can obviously.
Have they still
No, you
not
can't.
added that? Really?
They
I
still,
feel
yeah,
like
no, they have. Yeah.
I feel like a majority of their audience would definitely play on PlayStation 5.
No, they play on PlayStation 5, but it's not. No, PlayStation VR 2. Like the second PlayStation VR that they made, it doesn't.
Oh.
Rec Room doesn't work on it. So.
Oh, I wonder if they'll add that. That'd be fun because that one actually has a joystick on the controllers, which is a huge
Yeah, true.
upgrade.
Yeah.
But back to topic. So yeah, you can stream on PSVR. It's the same thing. This is just a linking process to it. So yeah. Afterwards, after you click on link with other services, it'll show up Twitch, Twitter for some reason. I don't know why Twitter's there actually. But I mean it is there, but that's actually interesting. And
You mean X? Okay.
oh my god,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
I
right. They
forget
changed
about
it. Yeah,
that.
and YouTube. So obviously through here, I can't really help much because it's all like your log into your accounts. Obviously, there's another part to this, the whole streaming part. But from here, from linking your accounts afterwards, I can't help because it's all just personal information that we shouldn't have, that you guys should keep to yourselves. Um, but yeah, so you just link up either your Twitch, YouTube, or both because you can just stream on both. I'm pretty sure at the same time. You know, double the streaming. So
No. Yeah, I'm
yeah,
pretty sure.
then you link it up. After that, then yeah, you'll be good to go for that. So yeah, I'm good to go to the next.
Yep.
So now I want to jump into streaming to service from PlayStation. So after you have your whole linking up working now, like you linked everything up and you'll be fine. I'm pretty sure when you link up, you could even scan a QR code. A lot of stuff uses QR codes too, which just simplifies a lot. Um, then you want to go in the game that you want to play. So, like mentioned before, if you're on PSVR, you could just boot up Rec Room on PSVR or on screen or any game like Apex Legends if people still play that
Yeah.
or Fortnite
Yeah.
or Minecraft.
Mm.
So then after you're in the game, you want to re-click on the share button, yet again the create button if you're on the PS5, and you will find the broadcast gameplay button now. So then after you click on that, it'll just start like after you click on the broadcast gameplay, I'm pretty sure actually, I just remembered, it'll bring up the whole settings type menu because I'm pretty sure it would just allow you to customize,
Or you can also, add a title description.
yeah, like that. The stuff for the
I don't even
video.
remember the last time I streamed on PlayStation, but yeah, it was probably back in like 2018, 2019. But yeah,
Can you stream to TikTok on PlayStation 4?
nope.
Yeah, I want to say no.
I'm
The
like 99% sure.
only the only thing is, which I guess I'll mention a little. Actually, I could probably bring this up now. Would be capture cards, which
But
therefore yes.
oh yeah, I guess that could.
Capture cards themselves come in various forms and ways. It's either you have it plugged to your PC to your monitor, It could be like a little box that just like you have like a little like box that would connect to your PC, the console at the same time, then to your monitor, I'm pretty sure. Or it's a card, like an actual card that you insert in a graphics slot, and then it's obviously it's inside your PC, so then it would just go from the inside of your PC, and then it would connect to the Switch or PlayStation, or if Atari even has that cable, because Atari is probably older than me. So is it? Is Atari? I don't know why I'm asking. Yeah, that's probably in the 90s actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking about that. Yeah, that's 100% older than me. If Atari has that cord, then probably. On my Nintendo Entertainment System, yet again, if it has the HDMI, like an HDMI, which it's either the ancient one, which you have to twist the screws in manually, I'm pretty sure, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't know if that's just a me or like a where I live thing.
I think it exists.
But yet again, if it has an HDMI cable, you could probably have it connected to from the PC to the console to the screen. I I don't know if a Tesla has an HDMI. I don't know if a Samsung smart fridge has an HDMI. Maybe. Um, on a Game Boy Color, unless there's such thing as an adapter to it to make an HDMI port, but I'm pretty sure it's only the charger, is it? I think. I can't tell. I didn't have one myself. Okay, well this one I doubt you can just stream on the smart toaster. On a PS1, maybe. Actually, PlayStation 1, maybe. Oh, PlayStation no, you can't. You can't do it on a PlayStation -1. I'm sorry to say. Um, but this is just to say that if you have like, I'm sure most of you guys are aware of capture cards, but they Elgato makes probably the most famous ones. Obviously, if you like, depending on which one, you will notice some visual delay because it is not coming straight from the console. It's for like a few milliseconds behind, like not like a few seconds, but it does display the screen. So to re-answer to your question, uh, if you have your if you have a PC and you have a computer, because you can stream TikTok on computer, right? I think you can. I'm actually not
I
aware.
don't know. I think you can. I've seen people like stream Rec Room.
Oh yeah. Oh
On
yeah.
TikTok.
Okay, yeah then. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, if you have your computer and then your PlayStation, and you have your capture card hooked up from your computer to your PlayStation and your monitor at the same time, you should be able to stream and put your, like, obviously with the system software, you should be able to have it done pretty much. That's another thing is you have to be if you do manage or do go to buy some, make sure that the capture card you're buying has a software, like a software that you can download to actually share the screen instead of just switching to a different monitor. Um, because if it just displays a whole different monitor, then it's not going to show, or like another HDMI. I mean, so just be careful about that. Sadly, I don't think you can stream on that. But that's pretty much the whole capture card part that I mentioned at the start that I wanted to talk about is if you do want to still stream on PC, like PC is like an option. You can like stream PC for all of these, but it's just that you need a capture card. That's how pretty much streamers or even YouTubers themselves like stream the Wii even um, to their computer and are able to upload it is because that they either have a capture card or they're just recording that display. I'm pretty sure. Um, but yeah, that's what I wanted to briefly talk about. Back to the PlayStation. Yeah, after you click broadcast gameplay, you'll be able to customize title, description. I don't think you can change thumbnail. I don't think so. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I don't play on PlayStation, but you're able to pretty much do the basic customization options on there. So yeah, and then I'm pretty sure it just self puts chat, like the chat there. I think you can also have a like I'm pretty sure you don't have to have another phone or something like beside you on your stream to read chat. I think it just pops up on your screen. I think. Um. Oh yeah, a PS. Yeah, if you guys want a camera too, there's a PS cam. That's true. And I think you can also have like a an audio that just reads the chat. But if you have a bunch of people spamming in the chat, then the AI reader is just gonna go crazy. I'm pretty sure that's my last one on PlayStation. Is there anything about PlayStation streaming um, that guys want us to answer? I know not all of you guys probably play on PlayStation, but it's good to know, I guess. Um, okay, I have done that before. How to have the like saying you're recording. This is a primarily a PC thing. The streaming and having chat on your hand. Loco, have you ever, you know how you can pop out the VR view from when you're on the VR thing, like when you're on your menu? Um, you know you can like take it out and like have the thing to attach it on your hand. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then it's just gonna make this explanation. I was gonna say it. No, not OVR. It's a normal thing. Also swipes. Yeah, you can. I mean, yeah, as long as you come back, I guess. Right. Runs. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, you can. You were
All right.
here, but you can always come back. No, pretty much. The thing is, if you know what I'm talking about, it's when you are on your normal menu for Steam VR. There's an option to have that screen on your hand. Like you click it and it just like zooms to the top, like right on top of your hand. You can move that. Like you can like there's like a little button under it that has like the arrows pointing on each side, yeah, and you can move it wherever you want. So therefore, when you're streaming, there should just be a only chat option, and you can actually single out that tab to where it's only that hand. Um, and then you'll have chat on your hand like that. Because I've done it before, maybe like 2 years ago. So yeah, obviously I could probably like if I join your instance later tonight, I could probably even just help you on with that too. But that's how to do that. Because that's also pretty handy to know. Because then you don't have to check it manually. You can just look at your hand, which is what a lot of people do. Pretty useful if you do stream on PCVR. So, which I'm guessing most of you guys probably play on, maybe. But all right, I'm
Ready
guessing
to
this
go on to
probably
the next one? It's probably going to be the next. Yeah,
it's gonna be
Xbox.
Xbox. Now,
Yeah.
a little disclaimer before: you cannot stream to YouTube through your Xbox as of right now directly. With a capture card, you can obviously, but you cannot directly stream to YouTube from your Xbox. It's only
Mhm.
Twitch, and if Mixer is still a thing, which actually I'm pretty sure it's still a thing. And we're back with these questions. Can I stream Mortal Kombat Complete Edition from my Xbox 360?
With the capture card,
With a
probably.
capture card, you can. I actually have no idea if an Xbox 360 streams. Also, this is um from an Xbox One. I'm pretty sure if for the people that have an Xbox S or what is it, One X or S, or just the newest models, does it have the same menu? Just so I'm not just screwing the do. Does anybody here have the newest Xbox console? I'll take that as a no. I'm pretty sure it's pretty similar. I doubt they changed the screen too much. I think it's just the graphics itself. So streaming on Xbox, yes. I mean, I just mentioned it. It's only to Twitch, and I'm pretty sure it's a lot less. Uh, I don't want to say inviting, but it's a lot less stream friendly than PlayStation. Just you cannot, Alistair. So how you would stream? Obviously, we're gonna go through the linking process, which there can be, yeah. You can either scan the QR code to log in, like I'll mention it, or you can pretty sure manually do it. There's like two ways to do it. So just to do it the simple way, in the Xbox menu, go to the far right. The far right. The one that is in your profile. Just the far right before your profile. And you want to go to capture and share. You could probably have a guess that it would have been in here. And as you see in the bottom of the photo, there's live streaming. Start your stream. So after you click on live streaming, then it will just straight up show up a QR code to scan. And then after you do that, I'm pretty sure it will log you into Twitch or such. Now, the second way to do this is if you are on settings, like you would go in your settings, and then after there, I'm pretty sure there is a linking channel or a linking option in the settings, and then there's all the stuff you can link with your Xbox. Like I'm pretty sure there's Discord, Steam, Twitch, like we just talked about. Uh, like pretty much all the stuff that Xbox allows you to link up with, like other platforms. So that's how you would link up to Xbox pretty much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm probably good to go to the next, to the
Next slide.
to the actual streaming part. Streaming to Twitch now. So after you link up with your Twitch, you want to go back to the same tab as before, the share and capture, and then you want to re-click live streaming. So from here, you can click on if you wanted to hear your own mic, if you want to hear the people in your party. I'm pretty sure that's also an option in the party itself if you want people to hear or allow people to hear and stuff. So I'm pretty sure that is an option. So that's where you would do that. I don't know if you can do not thumbnails. I'm pretty sure you can do titles too. Yet again, like the same screen as usual. Um, just like always. So after that, you should be good to go after clicking streaming, and then you'll be live on Twitch. because you can't stream to Xbox, or you can't stream to YouTube from your Xbox, sadly, unless you have a capture card, obviously. But that is how you stream on Xbox. Pretty simple,
Yep.
honestly. No
Xbox
loco.
is stinky, from what I've heard. No. I own an Xbox 360, so
Yeah, why are we talking about streaming on the most random stuff? I know we mentioned it before about the capture cards, but why are we doing this?
with the Rito, I think you can. I'm pretty sure you can.
Oh yeah, WD-40, yeah. Yeah, I've done it before. I've done it before. But pretty simple. I highly doubt that you guys would probably want to stream on Xbox, or well, honestly, I don't want to say highly doubt because you guys might. I know there's probably a few console people in here, so but if you guys do have a PC, you guys are probably doing it on PC, and you guys are probably mostly playing with a computer or a laptop. So that is how you stream on Twitch to Xbox. So, all right, might as well move over to
Next one.
mobile. Yeah, to mobile.
Mobile. No way.
Now, this is the one that I wasn't too certain about, but I knew probably had to be a thing because I'm pretty sure I've seen people do this before. Usually, there's kind of two ways to do this. Also, this is not my feed, by the way, if you're
This
wondering.
is
This
your
is not
feed,
me.
bro.
No, this is not my feed.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
Oh my.
what are you doing? Yeah, this is not my feed. This was purely just a tutorial video that I was also watching because I was doing my research. So from here, you can do Twitch and YouTube, I'm pretty sure. Swipes you have to go. Yeah, that's okay. You can go. You've been here long enough, but if
Yeah.
you'll probably be back by the time the class is over. You can stream on Twitch and YouTube from the method that we'll be discussing here. So I'm going to already assume that you guys are signed into your YouTube, considering that you guys probably all have YouTube channels. So I'll assume that you guys are probably already signed in, which is just going to make it 10 times easier. So after you're logged in, you're going to click on the yet again makes its return create button at the bottom of the screen. And then there's a pretty easy button called go live, which you could probably guess what that does. Now from here, it's either your account isn't eligible to stream, like we'll see in a second. It's either that your account isn't eligible to stream, which therefore you might have to turn on a setting, which then you would have to do some troubleshooting. But it's not that you can't stream, it would just probably be a setting that you would have to turn on if you're not eligible to. Also, Ghost, you're good. I saw that you put that you're good. The second way you can stream on mobile, if you want to stream like one of your favorite mobile games like Angry Birds or Clash of Clans, would be, or Brawl Stars, would be an HDMI adapt, or like an HDMI cord that would attach to your phone to your monitor, I'm pretty sure. Or it would just yet again be another capture card. And Marvel Rivals, I don't think can be streamed. I don't think Marvel Rivals is on iPhone. Crazy voice crack. Yeah, I know bro. I can't just ignore that it happens. Therefore, HDMI connector would work pretty well if you want to stream. If you do want to stream mobile and still have it on PC, because that's how I know most people do it. Is they just have the HDMI, like an HDMI cord, plugged in the whole time, pretty much. But then yeah, from here, from this method, you'd click go live, and then it's either your um. Actually, this is I think is the next. It's in the next part, so you can click if you want.
Yep. Boom.
All right, so here you go. If it doesn't work, like I mentioned before, you would need to download Streamlabs. So this is where I didn't even know that there was a mobile app for Streamlabs, but there is. I had no idea. But this is how you pretty much stream on YouTube. On mobile, I should say. And Twitch, actually, I'm pretty sure also. Actually, I haven't put YouTube. You can do both, but since this class is also primarily a YouTube class, I just haven't put the YouTube as for display. But I'm pretty sure you can also do Twitch, which we'll probably see in a second. So if you do receive this eligibility message, it's either you don't have it set up or there's a setting that's not switched, or you can just download Streamlabs, which therefore, after you have it downloaded, obviously you would sign in. You would sign into Streamlabs, and then you would sign into either Twitch or YouTube, and then you should be pretty good to go. You should also have the ability to do thumbnails on this one and do description and title. The only I don't think I have further than this because of the fact that after this point it's yet again you'd put your account information in, which you shouldn't share. So it's pretty simple from there, I would say, because it's mobile. It's mobile. It's not too hard. It's mobile. Um, can you stream a cartoon beatbox battle? Like the cartoon, like the YouTuber, that guy. I'm pretty sure you can stream YouTube on mobile. Maybe. I think so. I'm pretty sure at least. But that is pretty much how you stream on mobile. So it's pretty straightforward. After this one,
I'm back.
which you can. Oh, perfect timing then.
Am I back too late, or did you just finish talking? Oh,
I pretty much just finished this
okay, good.
part,
Nice.
so we can go.
Trying to get a drink. I was thirsty.
Okay.
All right. So we're ready to move on to the next slide.
Probably.
Are there any questions or anything like that? All right.
So now we go to the more complicated part, which I
get
like how I mentioned at the beginning. How I am going to like I do have a photo of some recommended settings depending on your PC power. For streaming on PC, so we'll do that, and then I can I can give you guys like how to find that when we get there. But saying that part is done, how to stream on YouTube for PC. Because again, this is a I do okay. Well, actually, I just remembered I do have Twitch too. So if you guys do want to do Twitch, don't worry about it because I'm pretty sure Twitch is after this part. Not this slide, but after this part. So how to stream for PC for YouTube, pretty much. Now, assuming yet again that you have your account created, you want to click on the famous create button and After that, there is the go live button. Now, depending on if you have already done it or not, it might either bring you to another screen, or it could just bring you straight to YouTube Studio with the streaming part, which that's probably what it's going to do. But unlike or similar to console and mobile, you'll have the option to do thumbnailing and description and title writing. And you'll have the option to do more, pretty much, because you're on PC. PC pretty much just has more accessibility because you're on a higher power uh, um, thing, pretty much. Um, yeah. Dude, quit bullying me. I know I voice cracked. I'm voice cracking, bro. It's okay. It's a part of growing up, bro. I'm sure you do it, okay? And nobody makes fun of you unless you're in a public room, but I wouldn't. Um so I think I'm good to go to the next part because I'm pretty sure the next part talks about the other part of this. So yeah, pretty much go live and then it'll bring you to YouTube Studio. Then you
Yep.
can click.
About boy. All right.
So now we're gonna go on to Twitch, streaming PC to Twitch, which this is also pretty simple. I do want to briefly mention I am going to talk about the stream key, which is the stream key is the probably most important thing when it comes back to streaming or when it comes to streaming. Um, you just cannot share it at all. Like you shouldn't even be reading your code yourself. Is what I'm saying. It's pretty important. So, when you are streaming for Twitch, in the settings, if you guys like, this is saying you guys have your channel or your account already created. For streaming here, you would click on the settings, like you click on your own profile in the top right corner, and then the drop down bar would pop up, and you would click on um, channel and videos, which you can see, or yeah, after you click on settings, it'll show that huge bar with the profile, prime gaming, channel and video security and privacy, and then you would click on channel and videos as you see highlighted on that photo. So you can click real quick.
My next one.
Yeah.
Oh.
The next part. So after that, you're going to get put into another part for that whole screen. On the left corner, the left hand side, you are going to see the creator dashboard. On that dashboard, you will see stream itself. You will see stream. Um, then you will see your stream key. Oh yeah. Actually, no, yeah, that's actually right. I was reading it the opposite. Like I thought you would put the stream key in there, but no, it was the opposite. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's what it was. Okay, so that's where you get your stream key. With your stream key, like I mentioned before, that's how you stream on that platform. That's how you link that's how you link your account to OBS or Streamlabs or the streaming software. I do still highly suggest Stream or OBS, not Streamlabs. Even though Streamlabs has the word stream in the name, I still find that it'd probably be 10 times better to use OBS because it is yet again still the same thing, but you can do still a lot more. Um, so that's how you get the stream key from Steam, which is what you use, or from Steam, from Twitch, which is what you use to stream. I've said that word a lot lately, or in the past hour. So it's starting to mix in my words. So that's how that works. So then after that, I'm pretty sure after this it jumps more into extra info, which I'm pretty sure is what it is. I think so. You can like I don't think unless there is any other extra settings. I don't know if I do have it up here, but just before I jump into this, if you want to, I'm actually surprised if I don't have that there, but to connect your hold on, look, I just asked something about the homework. Will the new homework be announced in this class? Yeah.
No,
And
we're
I
better
ask
next week. Ah,
yeah, okay, it's not gonna be next week. Yeah, it
no,
will be announced after these slides, and then we can have we'll have the rest of the class to talk about it for the people that have questions, obviously, when we get to it. So this week we have homework. Yeah, you guys have homework, I should say. There's homework for every week of this course because that's how it is for film
other video
classes.
classes. Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yay, homework. Hey. To put fair before we get to it, it's a lot easier. It's probably the easiest one out of all of them. To be fair, no, this is not the final project. The final project will be announced next
Next
class.
week.
Yeah,
Oh.
next week. Next time you guys are here, it'll be the final project, and then you guys will have that week to work on it. So don't worry. There'll be this assignment, and then it'll be the final project. So then you would have to worry about another group project. Hip hip hooray, right? I'm kidding. But I think it is still a good thing to do. Next week, final project, yes. So the date, the 31st will announced, or it'll be announced to you guys. You guys will have the final project. So yet again, please don't share this week's homework with the other class. I do just want to say that. Please don't. I'd like it if you guys don't. Like, just send it to their class. I'd like if it would keep either in your own channels, like the film discussion, your own film my God, I can't speak. Discussions channel, and not in the public studio chat, because the studio chat is the general channel of the whole Discord server. So I would like it if it would just say like that, which I'm sure you guys wouldn't mind. Back into the OBS part. So whenever you have your stream keys, which I don't know if I probably briefly explained it for the YouTube one, but let's just elaborate more on the YouTube one. After you click on go live, it like when I mentioned the part where you can edit the thumbnails and descriptions, you will have your stream key there too. It'll be like at the bottom, like a bunch of dots until you uncover them. You don't need to uncover them because there's a copy button right next to it. So after you have any of those, when you're in OBS, you want to click on like settings and either you want to click on settings and then you want to click on, I think it's stream. It's actually it's right there on the settings channel right there, just on the side of the photos. There's the stream. After you click on, I know it's not visually there, but it's what to do. After you click on like the stream, you would have enter stream key for, and then you would have a drop box, and then you could either pick YouTube or Twitch. And I think there's other platforms too. I mean, I think there needs to be. But you would have, that's where you would put your stream key to connect, pretty much. So that's how you would connect your channels to stream or to Steam. Not to Steam, to stream. Yeah, connect your channels to stream. Okay.
I think I
So
remember attempting to stream, like, I think it was probably a year or two ago. I think it was 2 years ago. And I think I had my audio outputs wrong, but I thought it was something to do with the, it was something to do with OBS, but I just got my wires tangled up. But Loki, I might have to start streaming. Like now that I think I know how to set up properly. I think I just have to make sure I get the audio stuff right. But yes, streaming. Oh my God.
Hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, I need to start streaming Rec Room stuff because I know that's
Yeah, streaming is good.
something. Not many people stream, to be fair, too. Like streaming Rec Room. I know like what Skull and Rainox. That's like it. I don't know
Yeah,
anyone else.
but
I mean, I think there's a couple other people. Can I stream
TikTok
from
has kind
like
of ruined that.
right?
The whole attention stuff for long form, especially streams too.
Yeah.
But
I mean, not as much stream. I feel like people stay in streams quite a. I mean, I don't know.
oh yeah,
Me
yeah.
personally, if Skull streaming, I'll usually pop in for like
Oh
10,
yeah.
20 minutes and then just dip again. But I
Oh
mean,
yeah. Yeah.
I definitely think streaming is a good way to, like, well, it's a good way of getting extra sort of views, I guess. I mean, they still count as views, right? I think getting views on
Yeah.
stream still counts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Only thing is, be extremely careful with what you're showing on stream
that's true.
because
Yeah,
yeah, I just
you
want to
mean you
mention
just want to
because
stream
yeah,
your record, don't stream anything else on your PC, because
yeah, you usually just want to have your rec room. It's safer to do that,
yeah,
but you really want to be careful what you show on stream because you can't cut it out or clip it out or crop it out. It's how it's gonna look. So
this is low-key why I need to get like a second monitor so I can have all my other stuff. So in case something does happen, it's all on my non-streamed monitor. But I just have the one, so I'm kind of cooked. But yeah,
yeah, so just be careful. Pretty much that's the moral of that. Jumping into the extra settings. So depending on your PC, a weaker PC, obviously, I want to mention this obviously beforehand. Streaming depends on hardware, obviously. So it would come to pretty much a lot. I think one of the most important parts is your CPU because that's like a lot of what's heavy on it when it comes to recording stuff.
Mm.
So if you want my take on what would be like, obviously, I'm pretty sure Intel makes probably the best for content creation and playing. Like, obviously, um, Intel would be more for streaming and playing, and for only playing games, it would probably be Ryzen. Like that's my. I'm pretty sure that's how it is because Intel has more cores or has more overall something I think, but then Ryzen has more power. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So if you have an Intel CPU and you want to stream or record and do content in game, well, you're probably in the green. Even if you okay, well, I'm saying it like if you don't have a chance with Ryzen. If you have Ryzen, you'll probably be fine too. I'm not saying that you won't. It's just that Intel is probably a lot more favorable when it comes to that. So you do want to be careful with that. For graphics cards, that I'll do research on because I don't know any of y'all's graphics cards to the T. But if you have like any like Series 30 and up, then you'll probably be fine for the decent PC category.
I think low-key
Um,
anything RTX is good. To be fair, I mean
yeah,
maybe I'm wrong, but
that's
I'm pretty
true.
sure
I
anything.
mean,
I'm running a GTX 1650 and I'm running just fine. But like, then
mhm.
again, I think streaming and recording can be a bit of an issue sometimes. Like really depending on like what my CPU is at. Um, but I think anyone who's at like anyone who's using a RTX graphics card, I think is fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, does your RAM? I guess your RAM kind of can
Oh yeah,
affect. I mean,
yeah, you're a
I
matters.
did 8 GB and upgraded to 32 like
Mhm.
last year. So, and it does make it. Well, it did make a big difference. So yeah, obviously make sure you guys. Well, if you obviously are able to try and upgrade your PC, that's another way to um make it so you can make higher quality streams. Yeah, that's the yes.
Yes. So as put on the screen here for weaker PCs, the top I'm talking about the two first bars when where you see the 10 like the resolution pretty much, the aspect ratios. The top one I'm pretty sure is the one that is on like the OBS display screen, I'm pretty sure, and then the bottom one is the one displayed on stream itself.
I think.
So
Oh wait,
I'm
I
pretty sure
might
that's
be
what it is at
wrong,
least.
Kotru, but I think it is the 1920 by 1080. That's like what other people. I think. Well, technically, it's how do I say it? It's like obviously, if you're watching a YouTube stream and someone is streaming at 1920 by 1080, that's obviously like that's the resolution, and then the scaled resolution is basically what is it like? I might be wrong, but I'm damn, bro. Nah, I think I almost lost it. Like your game. Okay, let's say if I'm playing Rec Room and I'm streaming it at 1920 by 1080, but I wanted my game resolution to be lower. So like it's lower quality, but I think it scales up to that 1920 by 1080. Maybe I'm wrong. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I mean, you can obviously do your explaining. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong, but I guess I haven't really used OBS like for streaming yet. So
Mhm. Real quick, I just remembered. Yeah, Milkman asked a question.
Hmm.
Um, has Rec Room hired you to train people to become video creators? Because the lack of creators, that have gotten the program this year. Has there actually not been a lot of people that have gotten in? I think there's like
I'm pretty sure this is
Doc.
the
Wait, Doc
year
did
where
it?
the highest amount. I'm pretty sure this year
What?
has been the highest amount of video partners that have been in. It's not by much, but I know it's like this year is probably one of the highest years.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Doc is another Rec Room creator. I played laser tag with that guy. I forgot he did hit 5K, and he made a video about how he's 5K
True.
and that he's
I think
gonna
his
start a
videos are
video partner.
controversial, and he made 2 videos about quitting Rec Room. So
Ew. But
yeah,
man, yeah, he did. Yeah, because he could have because he has 5K. That's true. Damn, that
yeah.
sucks. Actually, yeah, because that's 5K on YouTube,
I
so
might be
that
wrong as well. Does he
is
make
tough.
controversial videos? Maybe I'm wrong. I know Toaster, like that guy does.
I don't think he makes too controversial stuff.
I think Doc's fine. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to obviously like yeah, but he did make a quit video, so that's probably the reason. I mean, wait, what? Because he made a video about I don't think I don't think him making a video about Animal Company being a better game. It would be the quitting videos. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, yeah, I know you said Doc did. But I'm saying, I mean, the reason he probably didn't get in was probably because he made a video about quitting. I can imagine. Like, I don't think Rec Room to give people video partner to people who are wanting to quit the game. I mean, didn't they remove Oreo VR and who else was it? Was it Juju? I think got removed, and they both made quitting videos. So, but I think they actually like quit for good. Like they actually quit. Which is probably why I mean I don't know. I don't know what Rec Room's decisions are, but that's just from speculation. Like, same with Gecko. I think Gecko is still video part. I'm not sure, but then again, I don't know. But no, back to Mr. Milkman's thing. He was saying, Rec Room hasn't hired us. We did. I mean, to be fair, originally I wasn't the head teacher of this class, and we planned this class back like when? Like March, probably earlier. Like we
Oh,
talked about doing.
it's been a little
It's
bit,
been a
yeah.
couple months. But yeah, no, we are not hired, not hired to be trainers for video. We didn't get hired to train people to become video creators. I don't think. Yeah, no. I think I go same for Script to Screen. I know Script to Screen started because I'm pretty sure they wanted to.
No, they
I think
pushed
they just
that out a
wanted to.
lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
wanted to
pushed
just
that.
get like I think Script to Screen just wanted to be one of the like because obviously it's been a while since they've done a video class. I think that's the reason why. I know we're going off topic, but obviously, it had been a while since they actually did a video class. So, for the love of the game, yeah. Yes.
Yet again, though, it is a good thing that they are starting these classes again for people that do want to make content, because I
Yeah,
feel
exactly.
like it's a good thing in reality to try to get people back in the groove of making content.
Mhm.
For sure. But yet again, sorry for Doc for not getting verified, because he seemed like a chill guy. But
Mhm.
we should probably
I
move off of
honestly
that
didn't
topic.
see. I honestly didn't hear much about him. I've heard about him like once or twice, but I think I thought of the wrong person. I think I was thinking of Toaster when someone mentioned. Yeah, I know there's like, I don't know. I get mixed up
Yeah.
between some of the Rec Room content creators. He made the bucket video.
Yeah. No,
Uh,
he's the guy that got the sci-fi bucket on a level 1 account. Yeah, that was crazy.
oh, that okay. No, that I remember
Yeah,
that
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty tough.
But
Mhm.
back on the lesson, because we
Yeah,
should
back to
strafe
the
too far. I guess just because to keep it informational, that whole talk was for you guys to watch out what you guys post online if you guys are trying to be verified, because they do look at what you guys make. So just to
yeah,
make just so all of that wasn't pretty much pointless, that's what we just talked about. We'll make it like that. Um so yeah, I'm pretty sure I think honestly I think we're probably good with this. Obviously when it comes to for the weaker PCs, which you can search up, like obviously I don't know y'all's specs or anything like that, so you can search up your CPU or GPU or anything like that and be like, um, is it still good or is this good to stream? And it'll either tell you that it's decent or it's not. And if it's not, well, you can probably still stream just a little bit on the weaker side. So, all right, I'm probably ready. I'm probably good.
yep. All right. Next one.
And here's the
Oh my
page I
god.
mentioned at the beginning of the stream. So, this is a listing of all like if you were to go on Google and search up this is obviously NVIDIA, but NVIDIA specs um OBS, there would be a website that talks about it. This is a photo from it. It talks about all the stuff that it would recommend, like bitrate and all of this stuff. So if you guys do want to look through this and look at what might be optimal to you guys, if you guys want to stream on 60 FPS, but you guys don't have the strongest PC, there are a few 60 FPSs there. If you guys want to stream on 30 to save power, but you still want to stream on 1080p, there are options there also. But pretty much it's all there balancing out, trying to balance out all the stuff. So um, obviously, if I were to go through each and every one, it'd probably take the rest of the class. So I don't want to do that too much. But another thing I do want to mention is there's no need, if you guys will see it, audio bitrate, there's no need to touch audio bitrate. So you don't have to touch that at all. If you guys do see it, if you guys are venturing in the settings, there's no point on touching that, because if you do, it'll probably just make it worse. Um, so yeah.
Yep.
Um, that's that. Yet again, if you guys do want to find that, it would be NVIDIA specs. I'd search up, obviously this is NVIDIA, obviously when it comes to it, but you can easily translate NVIDIA graphics cards to the other ones. I don't know what other ones there are, but other ones just by typing what the comparison is from that graphics card to the other companies. So that's how you do that. So yeah, that is that. So yeah. That's pretty
Yep.
useful
Next
to
one.
know, honestly, too. Yeah, I think next one, I think I'm done talking
Oh.
for this one,
Oh
and
no.
then it translates to you and Ghoul
Yeah.
Kid, because you guys
All
are the
right.
shorts
Yeah. I
guys.
hope I remember everything. That was obviously Go Kid wrote everything down, but yeah, I'm
You
sure I
guys
can
gotta
obviously.
tag team this, tag team,
Yeah. I mean, you can
elaborate on
always
like,
if you would like to as well. I mean, I don't know, but
yeah,
I know
yeah,
you
yeah,
don't
but
really do
yeah,
shorts. But yeah.
yeah.
All right. So moving on to YouTube Shorts and how to, I guess, get good engagement from your shorts and how to keep people watching your shorts. not let them keep doom scrolling. Basically, let them stay and watch your video for the full length that you make it. All right. The power of YouTube Shorts. Why YouTube Shorts? You can reach hundreds of views within seconds, if you're lucky. I mean, I guess that's yeah. I think hundreds of views in seconds really depends if you're going. Yeah. If short has. Yeah, if short has a good qualification for communities like yeah. And it's perfect for fast growth and engagement. Also, if you're doing long form videos on the top of shorts, I'm pretty sure doing shorts can obviously be a good way to get started and grow your channel first before you then move on to doing long, I think. But then again, I don't really see a lot of the people I watch on YouTube, like my long form stuff I see on YouTube, I don't really see them. I don't know, maybe they don't make shorts, or maybe I'm just not seeing shorts made by them. But I still think that making shorts can be a good way to grow your channel and then eventually move on longer format videos. And I mean, I guess you could do shorts at the same time.
Yes.
So yeah, the first 3-second rule. So how do I? Okay, because I guess I don't really think about this rule too much when I'm making my. I mean, but they are still very important. But this obviously the first 3 seconds is very important because you want to keep your viewers watching the entire thing and not just seeing the first couple seconds and just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. You want them to stay and watch, so you can hook them onto your video with movement. So like starting off with like a transition that maybe zooms in on the screen or like zooms out or something that will like, how do you say it? Like it will. Yeah, keep the viewer watching. I don't know, keep it interesting. Keep things spicy, as Kochu likes to say. He likes to say that. Keeps things spicy. Wait, what could
okay.
You could say keep the user hooked to the video.
Yeah, keep the user hooked. Movement, curiosity, and bold visuals or questions. 3 seconds. Oh, I'm just looking at the other. Yeah, I didn't look at this slide too much. I think you did this one a lot, Cool Kid, before I. Yeah, I mean, if you want to talk about this slide, Cool Kid, because you obviously did this one. But is there anything else you want to add, or unless I've said anything, like unless I've said everything, or?
I feel like you basically got the whole main idea of it.
Whole main idea. Real quick though, because I would say that, dude, you kind of have the 3-second rule kind of put in. I know you said that you don't really focus on that, but
I don't really think about it. But I guess sometimes I just kind of do it. But
yeah, when someone scrolls on your video, it's rating your Rec Room avatars, and it's like, oh, what is this?
I mean, it really
and
depends.
Like, how could I get on
the
this?
shorts that you're making. Like, if there's a short where you're doing multiple parts, or something, if you're speaking at the very beginning and like kind of announcing something, I feel like that can keep the viewer interested. Because I mean, it's not like there's zero audio at the. If there's like zero audio for the seconds or zero movement or something, you're just I don't know. Yeah, viewers are probably just gonna scroll past because they're not instantly like interested. There's no instant like visual like whoa. Whereas I guess the whole rating Rec Room avatars thing it does this whole like that whole little animation. It says I'll obviously announce it and then the words come up on screen as well, so it keeps the viewer watching. And there's other reasons why people watch that short as well, because they're wanting to see if that avatar got rated. That's a whole nother thing though. That's like people being engaged because they want to see if their avatar got rated. That's an entirely different thing though. But yeah, next slide then, I guess. Whoa, no way. Are these my videos? No. Okay, visual design and subtitles. So, captivating with visuals using bright colors, clear focal points, and vertical framing. Vertical framing, I'm pretty sure, just means using the phone resolution size. So the vertical resolution rather than using the landscape. Yeah. Do portrait instead of landscape, basically, because landscape it's gonna appear a lot smaller on your shorts to people. People are gonna scroll and see it's a very small landscape.
Yes.
Video, yeah. Strategic text placement. Avoid using the censor, but use the thirds instead. So at like the top of your screen. Obviously, don't do it too high up because things like TikTok have like For You page following and all these other tabs, I guess, at the top. These are the little sections. If you place it below that slightly, as you can see with the second image. I mean, maybe maybe I placed it a bit too high up there. I should have probably placed it a little bit lower down. But this, as you can see here with the rating avatars, it goes entirely on the right side of the screen, and I keep it consistent throughout every single part that I do. Because then people know that's what they're gonna watch whenever they see it. It's the same. I keep it the same. Keep it consistent. So yeah, text placement can be very important in terms of where people, if people have to read directly in the middle of the screen, and your video is also directly in the middle of the screen, it's kind of hard for them to focus on one thing or the other. You want them to be able to both read and watch your short at the same time, or read first and be able to concentrate. Concentrate on your short. Effective subtitles. Use readable fonts and size. So that means don't use any fancy very fancy and thin fonts. You want to use these like big, or just the default. I just use the default sometimes. I'm very between this font that I use for the rating Rec Room Avatars one and just the default font, because I feel like the default font, a lot of people just find it easy to read, and it's the default one. It's the one everyone uses, I guess. Animate keywords. So I guess I don't do this too much, but I guess on the rating avatars thing, I kind of have it says rating your Rec Room avatars, so your part is highlighted in a different color. I might actually end up changing this color because I feel like orange is maybe not the best color choice. I don't know, maybe it is. But it's highlighted orange so that it focuses on the point that it's rating their Rec Room avatar. It's like, yeah, that's what it's focused on. Whereas rating and the part number that's just plain sort of basic font. But you also want to keep all your text animated too. I mean, not always, but for stuff like this, like where it's like multiple parts, or I mean, I guess it's optional. I guess people can still watch your videos without there being an animated text, but I think animated text can definitely be useful to entice the viewer. Match timing to speech or beats. So basically, when you're talking, having subtitles, what you're saying when you're saying it. Beats, I'm not too sure about. I guess that more goes into edits.
Yes.
Probably, which we'll go over in the next slide. But if there's anything you want to add on, Cool Kid, that I haven't. I mean, I don't know if I've basically just covered it all really quickly.
So you good.
All right. Fair enough. I mean, if you want to.
Welcome back, Swipes.
Oh, Swipes is back? What's up, Swipes?
Yes, why?
All right, then. Does anyone have any questions about anything? I don't know if I explain stuff too fast. Sometimes I'm a bit. I don't know. I'm a bit tired, but I'm just kind of like at the same time a bit. Like, I don't know how to describe. I'm like tired, but also a bit energetic at the same time, just speaking really quickly. And sometimes I might end up slurring my words slightly, but that's probably because I'm tired.
Whoa. What does that mean?
That's why I do the little blah blah blah, because I'm just kind of like, if I mess up a word, I will just try and restart basically. But nah, ignore that. So, does anyone have any questions? So I'll look at the VC. Naruto. Okay. Wait, okay, yeah, I forgot. I don't get pinged like at all. Supposed to go now with the instructions of the homework get posted. What's coming? Yep. How do people come up for good ideas for shorts?
Depends what
It's
you
a
do.
good question. I mean, to be fair, I'll give you my tips. I guess I just kind of scroll. I do what everyone else does. I just kind of scroll on TikTok, scroll on YouTube, and if there's like a video that I feel like I could recreate in Rec Room or do something of that in Rec Room, then sometimes I will.
What's trendy?
Yeah. Oh,
That's
okay. I
another
guess Paul
thing.
could already kind of explain. He already typed it saying my words. I feel people use trending shorts or videos from today's look. But I mean, I guess also at the same time try to be original, especially with Rec Room content. I feel a lot of people do kind of the same stuff, and I feel like that can kind of just. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing the same kind of content, but I guess always having your own kind of thing that you do at the same time can be helpful in the way of if you're trying to become more known and recognized for one specific thing, then I guess doing your own thing that no one else really does is a good way to do that. But I guess also skits can do that, and like shorts stuff. Yeah, I mean, it really depends on what you're posting. Any other questions before we move on to the next slide? Because I think that was technically about it. But I mean, to be fair, even myself sometimes, I even think of like I don't even know how some people come up with some really good ideas for videos because I will just. I mean, everyone's feed is different. Like everyone's For You page is different. So when I'm scrolling, I'm most of the time seeing like memes, brain rot, that kind of stuff. Well, not brain rot as much, but it's more just memes and funny videos. Whereas some people will see like dance videos, and they'll obviously be more inspired to do like Rec Room dance videos. I've seen a few people in Rec Room do like dancing videos. There's actually quite a few. Technically, Dude use Skull's ideas and narrating avatars, but Rec Room. That's kind of true. But at the same time, not. Okay, so I guess it's going not too far off topic, but it's trying to stay on topic as well. So originally, I did have the idea of doing the whole rating avatars thing before Skull started doing his Roblox one. And I think I wasn't too sure if I wanted to do it because I didn't think it would do well. But then I saw that Skull's ones were doing well on his stuff, so I did eventually actually want to do the Rec Room version. But technically, I guess like the idea was still in my head. I still wanted to do it, but I think Skull pushed me to actually want to do it because I saw his was doing quite well. And I thought, I'll give it a go. And it ended up, I think it started out like okay, and then eventually it just kind of blew up for like, people who watch Rec Room TikTok or Shorts. And it's very good for like engagement. And I've noticed a few people have started to copy my video idea, I guess. Like they'll use the same like text layout and everything. They'll do everything like almost the same, which I don't really mind. It's just kind of funny to see it sometimes. And there's been a couple people who've like asked me to, and they're like, "Oh, can I steal this idea? Can I do this idea?" I just don't respond because I'd rather probably not because it's like my own thing, I guess. But I mean, at the same time, I don't really mind if they just choose to do it because they can do, post whatever you like. But unless you obviously want to credit the person, I think crediting is always a good thing too. That's cool. You should definitely rate my avatar. All right, well, we'll see about that one. We'll see. Yeah, you gotta make sure you're using code dude if you wanna.
Yeah.
That's the new rules I've implemented. Anyway. Well, I have to, man. Yeah. Yeah, use code dude, guys. But any other questions? I see Crimson's typing, so I'll give him a second to type. I'll try and think if there's anything else I can add. But definitely sticking on top of trends is always a good idea. Doing trendy stuff is pretty good. I use code bear. Next slide, bro. Next slide.
Banned.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Do you want to graduate or not? Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we went back a slide.
Oh.
Going forward.
Yeah, next slide almost. Okay, wait. Let me reopen chat. I use code dude exactly. I must get to. Anyway, back to the topic. All right. Next slide. I'll let Gulkid if you want to attempt of. Obviously, I don't. I mean, yeah, you wrote everything. You should be. But there is my screenshots from stuff. So, all right.
Alright. Did we just lag out?
Wait, is it
Yep.
like? Wait, what?
I don't know.
Hello?
Y'all just went dead silent. I don't know.
Oh no, I was just saying I'm ready, and I'm the next slide. I'm ready for you to speak whenever you're ready. So.
Okay. So, tell a story fast. Basically, each second equals a scene. So really try to make when you're creating like a story or you're telling information, try to keep it under 30 seconds. In my own opinion, because making it longer than it needs to be makes the user not want to watch your video. So
W.
in some cases, I suggest keeping your shorts or videos and whatever you're creating under 30 seconds if it's informational or just a scene in general. You use close-up reactions and quick transitions. So after each scene, make sure you're using these transitions that seem to smooth out from the first scene to the next scene. So kind of like ease in. So yeah, that's that. Do you want to explain the next one?
All right, effects and pacing. Yeah, sure. So yeah, matching edits. Okay, I guess this all goes under edits. So I haven't done many edits, but I can, I guess, kind of explain it. I mean, I did one edit yesterday, and then screenshots on the right side are the one. They are screenshots from my edit I did yesterday.
Does anybody
So I don't have-
recognize where it's from? Does somebody know what that edit's from?
I guess we could do this.
Does somebody want to
Does
have a
anyone know
little
what this is
guess?
Yes.
It keeps on the trendy type of thing. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, gangsters. Yeah. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. What's the best
Yeah.
schedule for posting shorts? Okay, so Jay, I'd say keep it at most, I think, to once a day. Don't do any more than one time a day because I know. I mean, maybe not as much with shorts. I don't think it matters as much with shorts, but I definitely know with like TikTok, if you post more than one TikTok a day, I'm pretty sure like it can kind of affect your views. But then at the same time, I feel like shorts is fine because it treats almost every video separately, I feel like. But I'd still keep it to once a day. Just at most once a day. At least try and keep it consistent, but don't post too much or too little. You want to kind of keep it like maybe at least like once every week, just to put something out basically once every week. I think that's always a good idea. Sometimes I've gone off on the rails and been like, I'll do it once every 2 weeks or whenever I feel like it. But I think just trying to keep some sort of consistency is always good. So try and be consistent. I know there's a few content creators who will post at least once a day. Well, no, at most, well, yeah, it's still so at most once a day. They don't like to post too many times. I think I don't know if Milkman's still here, but I know he posts, I believe, twice in a day.
I mean, you could do 2 shorts in a day.
I think 2 shorts in a day is fine. It just I think it depends on what you're doing because I know he has his like a similar thing to what I have, which has multiple parts. He has a thing where he adds little milk cartons to his island, and you guys can probably do something similar in the way of like things that will take multiple parts, but it's the like a similar video. I'd say 2 shorts a day maximum. 1 short a day, that's great. That's really good. 1 short a week, that's good too. That's fine. But honestly, like it just depends on what you want to do. If you want to only do 1 short every week, I think that's honestly fine, and you should honestly like. That's what I was doing for a while. I mean, actually at one point I was doing like almost 1 short a month, I think, and then I sort of got more consistent since the start of this year. Posting, like 3 videos in a week, or just doing a bit more. And now at the moment I'm doing. I wouldn't even say it's like a daily, but it's like almost every couple days I will try to get something out because I just want to. And I need to promote my code. So yeah, that gives me a reason to, I guess. Posting videos gives me a reason to post my code. What is director's cut saying, bro? Not sure. What did you make director's cut? Who was?
That's not me. That's not me. That's not me. I don't even know how to do any of that.
I want to make a lot of videos in 1 day, then edit the videos 2 days before I post it. I guess that also works. I mean, I think that depends. It depends on what you do. Like, I can tell you guys with my rating avatar that I do, you go do you fail. This assignment is crazy. So what I do with my rating avatars thing, I will record like. I'm trying to keep it consistent, but at the same time, I think so I record it like. I'd say I record 3 videos in 1 day every 2. I guess I can say on average every 2 weeks at the moment because I don't want to post too much of them because I want to keep people watching them. but I will record 3 episodes in one day, and then I'll basically just edit one at a time. So I'll edit, like I edited one yesterday, and then I'm taking a break today because I edited the Mr. Beast thing today. And then tomorrow I'm gonna post another rating avatars thing, and then the next day after that I might try and post something. If not, I'll probably just post the other rating avatars thing. But yeah, I guess recording multiple shorts in a day can be good. Well, yeah, it's really good if you have the time for it, and then obviously just slowly edit each thing and put it out, kind of thing. So you're keeping consistent. So it's good to create episodes too. Yeah, it just depends on what you're creating. Okay, director's cut. Yeah, it just depends on what episodes you're doing, like what you're aiming to do, I guess. I'd say one thing that I think some people have done in the past, especially with YouTube Shorts, I've seen happen, where they will try and almost like subscriber farm, where they, I mean, it really depends on how they're doing it. Because I know some people did this whole thing. I think this was like sometime last year. I think people were posting like drinking 1 root beer for every subscriber I gained.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
that was a whole like
yeah.
everyone started doing that for a bit, and then it became like the trend died instantly because people were basically just sub farming. I'm gonna start doing episodes for all I enjoyed them. I'm myself and friends and
Guys, one
I mean, at the
semester
same
for
time-
every 10 subscribers. Come on, guys, let's get
You don't want
10,000.
to you don't want to
Kidding.
come up with too many different videos because you kind of want to. I mean, I guess it depends if you have the ability to. I mean, at the moment, I'm just sticking with short memes stuff and my avatar rating stuff, and then the occasional edit. I think 2 or 3 edits total, but the other 2 are like not as good. This one I'm kind of happy with, but still like. Voix.
Guys, come on. Every 1,000 subscribers a
I know
semester.
Voix
Come
does
on.
his skits like.
kidding.
Wait, how often does Voix do skits? He does them like every week or so, I think.
Every few days, I think.
Yeah, I know he does like he does it with his like subscribers. Oh yeah, viewers, subscribers, whatever. Like he,
Yeah,
grabs
that's
his,
another
gets
thing.
his community
Good
in for his
community.
videos too, which I think is a really good idea. I think honestly, like other people should do stuff like that too. I think.
Yeah. Only hard thing is to get that community on the start of it, but
Yeah,
after you
yeah.
have it, then it's pretty good. Pretty much infinite content glitch if you have yourself a community.
That is true. That is kind of true.
Let's get
But
back
yeah,
on
I'll wait for
topic, 'cause
infinite.
we only have 20 minutes.
That's crazy. All right. Oh yeah, we only have 20 minutes. That's crazy. This class has gone pretty fast. All right, back to this. All right, so effects and pacing again. So editing, matching audio to the beat. Yeah, no, matching the edits to the audio beats. So with the song with the edit I most recently posted, the song that goes with it, I made it so every little beat has some sort of like transition or it switches to another clip every audio beat that happens. Because it looks cool, it always looks good in edits to have an edit that matches with the audio beats that changes and transitions. I mean, it even says use zooms, wipes, and overlays sparingly but effectively, so don't use them too often. And don't use them too little or too much. You want to kind of keep consistency on that too. I just got a ping. I don't know if that was from class or if it was just somewhere else. I don't know. Okay. I'm just reading the VC chat. But yeah, no, with the Mr. Beast edit I posted, I would do, which I think I would do like a zoom in transition, and that would do that twice, and then eventually it would switch to like another little transition that I did. I just made it as like it was just a like flash of white every couple times, and then it switched back, like it just matched with the beat quite well. Because there would be like a faster beat and then a slower beat. So the slower beat had a zoom transition, and then the faster beat had like a white transition, like a flash white transition. Extra pro tips: loop the ending. So this basically just means when you're making a video, make the start and the end connect almost. I'm trying to think of the best way to explain it. But I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys have probably seen them on like YouTube Shorts and TikTok, where a video will like well, yeah, it will just loop. It will basically they'll end like the final sentence of that video will connect with the first sentence of that video, and it will like make, well, not even just a sentence. It could be like the video itself could actually loop within itself. I guess I technically have one example. It's not a great example, but when I first got Video Partner a couple weeks ago, that's actually crazy. It's almost been a couple weeks. I did a little coin flip thing. I don't know if anyone here has seen that, but it was like a little coin flip animation that I did with. Well, it was just a makeup and not makeup an object. It was a Rec Room Studio object, but it was made with the animation gizmo, and it was just a simple little coin flip with the verification badge, and it just loops over and over again. And then I made a separate one that wasn't
I
a,
seen
but
that.
yeah, and it was just a simple little loop. It wasn't it wasn't a perfect loop, but it was a loop that just sort of worked. It wasn't perfect. Yeah. Use trending sounds. So obviously, when you're scrolling on TikTok or YouTube, there'll usually be the odd time where you'll scroll and you'll notice that you see like you've heard the same audio multiple times, whether it's tung tung sahur like every 3 scrolls, or like you got the brain rot, you got the music brain rot, you got all kinds of different trendy songs that people are using at this at the time or whatever. Yeah. So using trending songs can obviously be another good way to gain more views, engagement, all that good stuff. I'm trying to think of a good example I could have probably put onto the slides that I probably did. I mean, I guess it's on the left side. The cave diving thing. There was this one audio that was always with every cave diving audio thing, and I kind of just put it up with posted that with the audio, and I think the video got like 20,000 views or something like that, which isn't like viral, but it's like one of my highest Rec Room short videos, I believe. So yeah, using a trending sound or music can always also be really good to boost your video and basically make it blow up. Not literally. Add a call to action. Wait. Okay, I didn't read this. I did not see this one. Add a call to action like, which one was your favorite? Oh, so I guess this basically, I mean, Google could probably explain it, but I'm assuming what it means is, I guess asking the viewer what they think about this. So like, let's say, I mean, I could also probably implement this into the whole rating avatars thing that I do. So like, let's say if I was to rate the avatars, and at the very end I could be like, oh, which one was your favorite out of these avatars, or something like that. I'm guessing that's what that means.
Yes.
Cool kid. Okay, so basically just ask the viewer, and that will also help with engagement because they're going to comment on your video being like, oh, I really like this, or or ask them for suggestions, or just ask the viewer something that they can answer to in the comments.
Yes,
that also is really good for engagement. I guess technically, I don't have which one was your favorite, but I with the rating avatar, I guess this technically falls under so many different categories I think of with all this YouTube short stuff. At the end of the video I'll be like, comment your username down below, so then people obviously go to the comments, oh, I want to have my avatar rated, and they'll comment their username, and obviously they might end up doing that like almost every video, and that's another good way to keep people interested, is if you're doing multiple parts of something where it includes the viewer. Obviously, if they're commenting on multiple parts, that means they're coming back to see if whatever they asked for, for my avatar rating things, they want to see. They'll watch through the entire video to see if they will, that will really help with engagement. If you have a multiple part thing that includes the community that want to be in the video, that's another really good way of getting good engagement from what I've experimented with, I guess. But any questions? I mean, I actually haven't looked at the VC chat, so I don't know if anyone has anything. What am I looking at?
You're looking at some very cursed things they've been posting.
Oh my!
Don't worry about it.
Oh my! I should have looked at it sooner. No longer using code dude. Is it because I said tung tung so? Oh, Oh man,
I support dude. I support dude. I support dude.
Jesus Christ.
he supports
How
dude,
in the
guys.
world?
Modern
You should make a video called "Rating Students Avatar."
GG.
I don't know about that. I think there's actually a few in the class. Pretty sure rated their avatar, but I'm pretty sure at least like I think it was like 2 or 3. But I mean, there's definitely other video ideas that I have planned, but I'm still not 100% sure if I'm going to be doing them yet. That include rating stuff, but yeah, I'll wait for Alistair to type his thing.
We got 9 minutes to present the
Homework. I think
homework
it should be enough
assignment.
time. I mean, we can always go a slightly bit over time. Rating Italian
Yeah.
brain rot. Yeah, exactly.
That's
Tung
crazy.
Tung, 10 out of 10. Right. Anyway, next slide. I think we're ready because questions. Boom.
Oh my god!
Look at this.
YouTube short, guys. That's what I mean by it's gonna be easier in the first week probably because it's a YouTube short. Because we want you guys, if you guys haven't, to experiment with YouTube Shorts. Because it's a part of YouTube and social media integrated nowadays.
If you want, you can read out the whole thing.
All right. So, this week we asked you guys to create a YouTube short about either a tutorial about something in Rec Room, like how to do this or something like that, or make I put new video, that's meant to say news video. I'll correct that afterwards. A news video, which could be like something that has happened in the game recently, pretty much. So we want to give you guys the option. Pretty much, this can include featured rooms. So, therefore, if you want to do a news video or a tutorial video on how to check out featured rooms, it's an option.
I wouldn't say a tutorial. But
Pardon?
yeah, definitely making a news video about like the new featured rooms. Because I mean, on Monday there will be a featured rooms rotation, but there was also featured rooms that are featured right now that they're changing in 2 days. So you can make a video about the new featured rooms, whether you just go to one of them and talk about the room. Basically, just describe, just talk about everything you can do in the room, that kind of stuff. Or multiple rooms, I'd say probably doing multiple rooms would. It depends what you can fit in the time. Obviously, you don't want to go too far over like a minute. You want to probably keep it under a minute. But yeah, my bad, my bad for taking over on that. But I think you would really make a tutorial video about going to feature. But no, it's okay, Contra. It's okay. Yeah. Back to Contra.
So the tutorial video cannot just be how to spawn a cube, because I thought about it, and if it's this week's assignment and just make a YouTube short about a tutorial video or news video, people are just gonna make a how to spawn this and then call it a day. We can't just have it how to spawn a cube or how to walk tutorial. We'd want it to be
something more complex.
Something,
Cool.
something more
Challenge.
like a more deep dive, I'd want to say.
Mm-hmm. Whether I was gonna add on to this because I don't know if you would mention it. Whether it's something like a CV2 tutorial of how to set something up with CV2, it's always a good thing because not only will people see that on YouTube, but then again, Rec Room also has their thing where they sometimes, once in a blue moon, open up a tutorial submission thing, so you can always submit with a tutorial video, so that will help with that. But you don't want the tutorial to be too simple. As Kotra was mentioning, spawning a cube or walking or teleporting. you want to make it a bit more complex, a bit more. More steps. Something with a bit more steps, a bit more complex, a bit more, as Kotra was saying, a deep dive. Yes. All right.
If you're uncertain with your subject, feel free to ping one of the teachers and be like, "Hey, can I make it on this?" And then we'll say either yes or no. or you could add on to it by having this with it, type of thing. So obviously, yeah, if you have any questions, I am gonna fix that typo, the new video, make it a news video,
News.
because
Yeah.
that was a complete typo. So before I post it in the channel, I'll fix that. I guess I'll let Infinite J type, or here we go, and then I'll go over to the bonus points. My tutorial is how to make cool things using a holotar. Yeah, that works, because it's not just how to make or how to use a holotar. It's like how to do a holotar and this. So yeah, it works. Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So yeah, that works. I know Loco, you DM'd me about it. That should work too. How long? Well,
It's under a
obviously,
minute.
yeah, it has to be under a minute. But obviously, we don't want it to just be a how to walk video. We don't want it to be 5 seconds.
You say over 15 seconds?
Yeah,
Or
at
over 30
least.
seconds?
But it doesn't have to be the full minute. Obviously, it's a YouTube short. Make it for the viewers and not just for us. So,
Yeah.
that
I mean,
also.
it depends if they're posting it publicly or unlisted, obviously.
Oh yeah, that too.
So technically, yeah. But imagine imagine you're posting it for the yeah.
Mhm.
If you're not, obviously. I'm just thinking, how do you add the fast blur effect, like the motion blur? I'm guessing motion blur. Because if that's the case, I mean, I used to use motion blur, but
Rip
I'd add a
CapCut.
blur effect to when I'm moving. It would, be like a. I don't know if that's what it's on about. He's still typing.
Why is this thing on?
So yeah, I'm hoping that this assignment is more calming and better than last week's. I'm hoping.
When you're speeding it, it looks like there's more than you in one place.
Like in an edit type thing. Is that what you're talking about?
Something like Lego.
Do you have a reference video that you can link?
If there's a reference, that would be a lot. Be very handy.
Okay. While you do that, I'm gonna talk over the bonus points. So the 3 bonus points, it's pretty much what we've talked about in the previous slides mentioned. Obviously, we want you guys to add subtitles to your shorts, which this is more when you're talking subtitles. Like that's what I mean. Like when I'm talking right now, there'll be words popping under, just like on the screen, saying every word. I'm pretty sure there are AI subtitle automakers, but sometimes they don't hear the words properly and they mispronounce them.
Yeah, CapCut has
A built-in one.
kind of ass.
Yeah.
So it's
I
up
would
to
say
you
it would be-
guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say my bad again for interrupting.
That's good.
But it's always a good idea when you are doing captions that you do just look over them, just to make sure everything is spelt right. Because I know this is the thing that always happens when I'm doing auto. If I mention the word rec room in the thing, like in the video, and it does auto captions, it puts the words rec room together. Which obviously I'll just put a space between them, and sometimes it might just misinterpret something I've said and misspell it. Oh yeah, it's motion blur. Motion blur is a pro feature on CapCut, but I mean I don't know about anything else, like other editing software. But yeah. But something with Pro that I noticed recently, I got like free usages of CapCut Pro. Like if I had like one thing that was using motion, or like one thing that was using a Pro feature, it would let me so I could upload up to 10. Like I have like a limit of 10 videos that I can upload Pro feature. But then when I uploaded my edit yesterday, when I edited my edit yesterday, there was a lot of Pro things, like a lot of Pro features, and they basically just couldn't. It wouldn't let me export it. I don't know. It's weird. Alright, I'm head out. Thank you for the class and use code dude.
Thanks for joining, Loco.
Thank you guys. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the homework will be posted. So if you guys obviously need the bonus points, I mean, yeah, people present are hungry. First class. All right. I mean, did we go over all of the bonus points, or we still
Not yet.
not really? I mean, if you guys want to stay for the extra bonus points, I mean, I guess you guys have already read it. So fine. But I guess for anyone who doesn't understand, obviously stay to understand what we're talking about when we're saying about have a captivating beginning. But yeah, all right, back to Quadro.
So by a captivating beginning, that's what we mean by the 3-second thing we were talking about, which don't overthink it. If we see that it's like you guys are trying to get the captivating beginning, we will probably give you the bonus point. So don't be like, oh, I have to make it specific or something like that. If it's like an example, I guess. You won't believe this player did this, and then it's like that's like what? It makes the viewers think, what did that player do, and who is that player? That's pretty much.
Oh no, Werewolf has actually. I guess I could bring this up. Werewolf also does something similar where I guess he used to. I don't think he really does it anymore. Did you know this about Rec Room? Like, he would start off his video asking the question.
Questions are good, yeah.
Yeah.
So that it's pretty much like that. That's like an example of it. And then lastly, a loop the ending. Now that's the challenging aspect. That's like a more challenging aspect because we want to have like a sort of challenge because YouTube Shorts pretty easy on its own. So the challenging credit is the looping the ending. It is pretty simple if you put it as you just cut a little bit of the beginning out and put it at the end and then like have it looping. Like it's hard to explain, but I know like you guys might have seen it before. But try your best is pretty much it. You guys don't need this credit to get all the credits. Like obviously if you guys are going for the gold credit trophy, it's 9 out of 12. So you guys are able to miss up to like 3 credits. So if this one does get too hard, then you guys don't have to do this one. What are all the trophies? Yeah, I can go over that. So there is let me pull up the list. Actually, dude, if you want to go back on the slide all the way back to the introduction, because you're on the slide, so you can just like...
Oh, no way, guys. Welcome to Visual Cinematics. We are so happy that you're here.
Welcome to Visual Cinematics. Just
Sorry,
go
guys.
back.
This is your first week, guys. Yep. All right. Extra info. All right. Trophies. So bonus credit trophies: silver and gold. Bronze for 1 to 3 points. Silver for 4 to 7 points, and gold for 8 to 12 points. 8 to 12? Shouldn't it be 9 to 12? Or my?
Wait, I put 8. Wait, what?
It should be 7 to 12.
Guys,
I think you did it wrong.
It's supposed to be 4 to 8. I think. Wait. 1 to 3.
What is going on?
It should be 3 to 7 and then 7 to 12.
7 to 12. I thought it was
7 to
9.
12. There should be enough to have 3 for each. What is going on? Wait, hold on. Okay.
No, wait, that
3, 6, 9, 12, right?
Yes.
1 to 3.
No, because that would be 4 different trophies.
What the hell?
It's fine.
Yeah,
we'll
we're
leave it
gonna
as
fix
8 to
that.
12. I think 8 to 12 is fine. We should probably just keep it the same.
Yeah.
8 to 12 isn't necessarily bad. You can miss up to 4 points, which I think that's okay, right? I mean, maybe in the future we'll change it, but I guess right now, like in this, but yeah. Right, keyframing specialist. This can be earned by improving your editing skills in your videos. That's to put that simply. Yeah. Acoustic skill, having good audio design in your video. So this is like having sound effects play at the right time. Your audio levels are all set good. High or too low, you can hear everything just fine. Best attendee, attending every class, which not everyone has done, but I think a few of you in the class have actually done. So good job to you guys so far. Obviously 1 class to go. Graduator, this can be earned by graduating. No way, I didn't believe it. Yeah, so graduating the class, simple. Yeah, not everyone will be graduating, I don't think, because there has been a few people, I think, who have missed the class. Noob to Pro, showing improvement in your video skills. So if we believe that you have really shown that you have improved over the past couple weeks, then you have a very good chance of earning this trophy. And that's that. Wow, that was really quick. Boom. No way. Meow.
Holy
There we go.
shit! That oh my god.
Shoo. Crazy. But yeah, that's simply the trophies, I guess. Unless let me look back at chat, see if anyone. Wait. So I'm straight if I miss 2 classes. Hey, what?
If you miss 2 classes, you technically you cannot graduate. You get kicked out.
Yeah,
of
you
the
need
class.
to. Yeah, you need to attend at least half the classes and have done at least 2 of the. Wait, is it 2 of the homeworks and the? Oh yeah,
Yes,
2 of the
2 of the
homeworks and the final
homeworks.
project. So you technically need to do 3 homeworks. One of them has to be obviously the final project. Wait, I'll probably end up on silver. Oh boy, WW. What in the YouTube short comments did you just say? Am I graduating if I'm in every class? I mean, obviously because we're doing it in a VC, this still counts as a class. And I believe you've attended almost every class, right? You've attended at least half an hour of every class so far. So,
next week's class
probably.
will not be in VC. It will be in game. Screen we had to talk about. We're not gonna need the share screen for that one.
Wait,
Which one?
For the
For the
final
final week?
project, I don't think we're just gonna use that. I think we should just straight up do it in Rec Room.
Like you want to import?
Import the slides?
I mean, I can just do that instead too.
Well,
I guess
gotta-
we could.
Because
I
we
feel
do
like- I feel like
teach in that.
We kind of.
We're still getting hours from being in the VC, but I don't know.
Oh,
I can
yeah,
go to those 2.
big congratulations to me, bro. 10 hours teaching, finally. Yes, sir.
Wait,
It's
look,
at least my first 10.
Wait, were you not in the VC last week, Loco? I swear he was there in the VC last week.
Loco,
I mean, what?
if you do this project and then the final project, you'll pass.
Yeah.
You're not.
It's just you won't get the one for the one for attending every. You won't get
Graduating tutor.
Yeah.
Yeah, graduating every class. Yes. I won't be home next week. Free. So we're not doing VC next week. Probably not, unless we end up changing our mind. We'll probably notify you guys so you know.
You guys will know. You
Let me
guys will
stop
know.
Yeah, you guys.